We're back, and today we're back in the saddle. We're back from vacation. It's Marketplace Monday. We missed last Monday. I know everyone probably figured, listen, am I at work and it's not Monday because TBR has not posted Marketplace Monday? That's my bad. It's my bad. I was busy. You guys saw the beach update investing video. That was a fun time to make. But we're back, and it's Marketplace Monday. So first thing we do is look at the content schedule. Looking at the content schedule for the week. We got the show live. We got Weekend Classic. So, Weekend Classic and 6th inning. Interesting, because Weekend Classic, I believe, is currently taking place. Do we have back-to-back weekends of Weekend Classic is the first thing I need to ask myself. Because I looked at Weekend Classic and I was like, listen, I didn't even qualify. Ends in one day. Do not look at the screen. It is a hideous sight to behold. Just don't look, all right? Take the L. So they're saying, I guess we're having back-to-back weekends of Weekend Classic, which is pretty interesting stuff. There's going to be potential to make stubs and have some fun while doing it. I would actually enjoy that because maybe I'll actually qualify where I belong, in the upper echelon of Weekend Classic. So keep that in mind, and then we're going to have the Gunnar Henderson Takeover program. Now, what's interesting is, do we see the Gunnar Henderson Live Series card? Do we see that card potentially rise a little bit in price? I mean, it is quick sell. Do we see, maybe you need Gunnar Henderson to get that, 97, 98 overall version in that takeover program? There's a chance. Now, I doubt it, but there is a chance that Gunnar Henderson maybe jumps up a little bit on that day of the takeover program. I'm not a fan of that. But we are going to get a good Gunnar Henderson card, which is going to be solid. Then we have program collections and Diamond Quest coming out. I'm recording this, so that's going to be Sunday. So I guess it's going to be a bit of a light content week from MLB The Show. But on next Sunday, we're going to be getting a program, collections, and Diamond Quest, as well as a Legend and Flashback collection. Now, Legend and Flashback collection, yeah, we got 99 overall Ted Williams. Who's it going to be next? Who is going to be better than this 99 overall Ted that has insane stats? So, I mean, if you haven't gotten this Ted, like Scott Rowland, he's a bomb, he's trash. But this Ted Williams is very, very good. Whoever's going to be next is going to be just as good, if not better. Now, how can they be better? Realistically, they need to have a better swing. So we're going to be getting a very good Legend and Flashback collection additional card on next Sunday. Now, I believe that's it for the content schedule. Now let's look at some of the stuff that maybe I've missed while I was gone. Team Affinity's back, baby. And it's good. The drop of the Team Affinity cards has been nice. I guess we'll go to the collection and we'll talk about the Team Affinity stuff. First, we're going to be getting to the Marketplace. We're going to be getting the Diamond Quest. We're going to be getting the roster for investing very, very soon here. But looking at the Legend and Flashbacks collection, the first thing I wanted to touch on is the All-Star Game collection. Kyle Schwarber. Do this. Do this program. This 99 overall Kyle Schwarber is Endgame. Kyle Schwarber is same stats. The same stat. It's Ted Williams 2.0. It's free. And he's got a very good swing. So Kyle Schwarber is worth grinding for. I did it myself. It's a rare sight. Kyle Tucker, 98 overall, free as well, not too shabby. And then you have all of the Team Affinity cards. If we were looking at which Team Affinity cards are best, honestly, you got to give me some more time to play with these guys, some more time to experiment. I know people are saying, Chris Sale's pretty good. My first game, let's see, and he gave up 14 runs. Really? You got Big Meat Pete, you got Glaber. I think Glaber's going to be solid, but I don't love the fact that they're 96 overalls. I honestly think these cards are going to be very quick to be phased out, sadly, because 96s ain't getting the job done, especially when you're collecting 99 Ohtani, 99 J-Ram, 99 Judge. I mean, all of these guys are just insane. Highly would recommend getting Chapman for the bullpen, though. Going to be a solid lefty arm, and obviously you have 97 Hader in there as well. The draft content, they also released 99 Ethan Holiday, 99 Eli Willits. Who? But you can see, if you're talking about 96 Team Affinity cards, you already got 98 in this program, 97s in this program. I'm not touching that program once because can't be asked, and honestly, wasn't enticing enough. Big dumper, Cal Raleigh wins the home run derby as I predicted. O'Neal Cruz, furthest home run as predicted. Am I a genius? Some people could say that. You definitely could. Now, I think that's where I wanted to stop right there for the programs, for the Legend and Flashback stuff. Let me just check a sorted program, see if we got anything. One more thing, actually. One more thing, one important thing. Very important thing, actually. Where is he? Where is it? It's done. And that's why you didn't see it. The first time I've opened up the bank account, we started spending some of our stubs. We obviously already have Live Series done, but somebody had to come home 99 Cal Raleigh. This is an end game catcher. Realistically, who are they going to release that's going to rival him? You got Jorge Posada, and that's Santana 99. This guy's good. He's an end game card, and you can get him now, and he's honestly not too expensive, especially if you've been following the advice. I went ahead. I pulled the trigger on Cal Raleigh. I went ahead. I got the Kyle Schwarber. Those two cards, 99s, are very, very worth it and worth going for, worth grinding for, and worth taking a look at. Now we head to the marketplace. As always, Diamond Quest is one of the best stub making methods to be doing. Flipping is also surprisingly coming back. You got people going to CFB, you got people going to Madden. Take a look at the margins, the best margins we've seen all year. Tariq Skubal, if I was to come in here and flip Tariq Skubal, buy him for $29,501, and then sell him back for whatever this price is, bam, that's a 2,300 stub profit in a matter of 1 minute. So you got to just find the guys that have the margins, like Nick Kurtz right here. If I was to buy him, this seems too good to be true. Now there's a chance that it is actually this good, but that's about 3,300 stub profit. The red flag starts waving. What does the red flag mean? It means, listen, if I was to go on the companion app and look at the completed section on orders, how fast is Nick Kurtz being bought? How often is he being bought? How often is he being sold? He's probably not being bought and sold that frequently. Whereas a guy with Tariq Skubal that's, 2,000 stub profit, Tariq Skubal is probably still being bought and sold quite often. So you're going to be able to get these orders moving fast. But flipping is back in play. Flipping is now a good stub making method. I would actually recommend taking a look at how much stubs you can make doing some flipping over the course of an hour. Compare that to Diamond Quest. See what you like doing better. Active versus passive stub making methods. And now we go to roster update investing. Now, our content schedule, obviously, this is Monday. Tuesday, we're going to have a big roster update investing video again. And this time we ain't on the beach. We're going to be doing some stats. We got some stats now for these guys because the All-Star break is done. The update is either going to be a 3 or 4 week window, which would put it at, August 1st, August 8th, probably one of those days. Looking at how the update's going to play out, though, it's probably going to be the fielding update. Now, a fielding update is going to be as such. It's a normal update with fielding additionally. So pitchers, they're still going up. Hitters are still going up. And then you have fielding being changed. It's once per year. Fielding, speed, all that stuff is eligible to be changed. And there is a bunch of guys that are going to be due certain boosts and also downgrades. Keep that in mind. Looking at the landscape, diamonds are all basically quick sell. Diamonds should be quick sell. There's even Andy Pajes. Like Pajes deserves a fielding boost, but you can see he's still a quick sell. This is somebody where the diamonds will start going up in price probably a week and a half, a week before the actual update. But the golds, the top-notch golds are too high to be investing in. Say Don Rafaela, we had him as a buy. I've had 2,000 of him since he was like a silver. I'm not even joking. So say Don Rafaela, he is now 2,300. He's unbuyable, but he is looking to go diamond. Edwin Diaz, 2,000. Again, a bit too pricey for my blood. Eugenio Suarez, I'd honestly be selling at 2,500. I know he was a buy at quick sell. Now that he's 2,500, peace out, brother. Alejandro Kirk is somebody due a fielding boost. And a fielding update could potentially bump him up to diamond, even without the hitting stats. Chorio might be somebody to look at. Michael Bush might be somebody to look at. Julio Rodriguez, I know somebody told me to take a look. I haven't. Schwarber is insane. Schwarber has homered back-to-back days. Is Schwarber going to somehow get a power boost? Listen, I don't know if they can find a way to make Schwarber diamond, but they might have to because he missed the month of June, but he's back, and it's July, and it's Schwarber hitting home runs. You got James Wood. James Wood is a good one to buy just on hype. Like, I can guarantee you that his price will be back above 2,000. Does he deserve to be above 2,000? That's a whole different story. Corey Seager's back in the picture of relevancy. You can see a lot of guys at quick sell. I would recommend taking a look at some pitcher flips. Some of these pitchers that are sitting at quick sell, they can play their way up higher. I haven't taken a look at, but Shota, maybe I already passed him, but Shota might be somebody to take a look at. Caminero could be good long term. Yandy Diaz might continue to be hot. Then he'd be really good. Spencer Strider is also somebody that I think is a very good investment. So you can see like Christopher Sanchez. Let's just pull up. I have 1,400 of him. Christopher Sanchez, Spencer Strider, both amazing pitcher flips. Sitting at quick sell, like even Sanchez, Ranger Suarez, they're at quick sell. So it's a little bit harder now because usually what you do is you look for people that are not at quick sell and then they're good investments. Now you have the good investments are blended in with the bums. Like, how would you know that Sanchez, I mean, you can kind of tell by Sanchez's price, but how would you know that Strider, I mean, you can tell by that too. So I guess look for people that still are slightly above Quicksilver. Ranger's an example. I like Ranger long term. He's not the best one, but Lodalo is also somebody that can be a good pitcher flip. So it looks like the good investments now are very, very buyable. They're just slightly elevated from the true quick sale value. And that's what you want to look at. So like Ernie Clement, don't even know anything about him, but he'd be somebody I'm looking at based on his price. I just talked about Shota. He's come out. He's been real good the last couple of outings. So Shota could be on your radar. Shea is a bit too pricey. And then we're seeing pretty good prices for silvers as well. That's Marketplace Monday in the books. I'll see you boys tomorrow with the best investments. Peace.